hope traders and investors alike were green today. I want to mention one thing before we start recapping the day. Coming into a holiday week, volume's going to be lower. Still got some big numbers. ISM on Friday coming out. Some numbers tomorrow as well. The market traded in a very, very tight range today. As you can see, the SPY here traded in a very tight range, like $4. I don't even think quite that. Kind of got the symmetrical triangle vibe going. Quite a few of the indices have that. They all traded basically the same in a very tight range. We did see some, there were still opportunities in here. You can see the symmetrical triangle right here. This was the one I was talking about today when we got the breakdown. We had the screen up and shared a move here that ended up was a $80 move. If you had bought one contract at the money, one day out, it would have moved $80. The 381 strike, I believe, is the one that we were watching. So there were still opportunities. You just have to get in, get your money, and get out without sitting around and hoping to go higher. When you start to see a decent sign of struggle, you want to take your profits. Also been pointing out a lot of moves to the downside, like when this candle closed below that 9, ripped down. Like if you were to draw another line, you can almost see the angle coming through here with those 3 previous candle bodies. So getting this open here down to the bottom of the, so when you get this, the close down below the previous bottom of the candle bodies, below the 9, you're still taking a chance at the 200, but there are opportunities there to trade in between some of these levels sometimes. Let's look at Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Facebook come on there at the end. But these, they were strong right out of the gate. And, we were saying watch the 261.99 level. That provided opportunities all by itself because we tested it, seen a rejection, so they could have been plays. This is a number we've called the last couple of days, has been called in the past. You can see we didn't even have enough strength to come back and retest it, but much stronger than the SPY itself. Amazon, which Amazon had early on flow. You can see it was kind of really choppy there. That would have been kind of a rough confirmation candle as low as this body was. I'd like to have been up around there, but you could have took confirmation there. Got a nice notch on your 5. Also depends on what your 1 minute looks like. But getting up here, especially seeing Microsoft into an area, seeing resistance, seeing this into a acting like it's into a resistance area without checking the chart, it probably is. But without going back, checking and drawing lines, you start to see you got stopped out there. We're trying to push, getting stopped out. You're starting to see weakness, seeing MACD rolling, be like, all right, maybe we're getting ready to go down. So there's plenty of these pullback opportunities. And these MACDs tell you a lot. When they have pushed really hard like this, there's a good chance. Sometimes it takes a while, but there's a good chance that you have a decent sized move down. So, you can you can build a strategy around your MACD. Your MACD is a very powerful tool that most honestly don't understand. Apple was strong. Seemed like Meta, it was strong for a while too, but it was lagging. Felt like it was lagging anyway. So you can see Apple, of course, called the 138.32 level, shot right through it, but come back retested. That could have been an entry, just knowing that level was there, looking for a reaction there. This level took out the previous candle. That would have been go time right there. That candle opening up with this previous. So this is a pipe bottom here. That's a bullish candle pattern. So getting this confirmation would have definitely been an entry. You can see the confirmation here pushing up, getting past these previous bodies, opening, pulling back, testing your 200, and then ripping. So that was an entry. The pullback here was an entry. Seeing it deteriorate here, you're having a bear flag into your 9, cannot handle the 9. Does pull back. You get 3 candles to the upside. A lot of times, something about the 3 bars, but a lot of times that third candle can actually push. That third candle, a lot of times, if it breaks down, it's going to go down. And this time, it was the 4th candle that brought it back down. Still struggle to try to hold them, but you're starting to get clearer signals here. MACD's pinching, rolling over, histograms growing. So you can really start to see the signals. Not saying that you can't try to take them from these areas, but you're going to sit into a little bit of pain. One of the things that we talk about is trying to get the best strategy, the best entry as possible to make the strategy is a lot, less stressful to have to sit through the pain. Some people, you know, uh, can't handle it as well, get very antsy, and end up closing their positions early. So a lot of emotions behind in trading, but it's 80% of the trading. So Meta, you can see it dipped and then pushed, nowhere near strong throughout the day, but it was able to get a nice push off this rip down here. Like for me, the best entry here is right back above these previous candles, ripping right there. That would be the best entry for me. I'm just not into trying to guess these bottoms. I need technical levels, which is back above the 20 on the 5. Would prefer the 20 to be down here and get a more dragged out trend break. I don't do so well with the V shapes because I want to be back up above these levels, trying to get through those levels. So, but right there would have been an entry to the upside and an open below the VWAP. You're below the 9, below the 20, a confirmed open below this VWAP here in the 20. Then, MACD's rolled over. At that point, you're seeing a nice wide MACD. You're seeing big red bars here. So you could have tried an entry there, got a nice move to the downside. So, I mean, there's opportunities everywhere. It's just waiting for the proper times. A lot of times, like when you take a trade and you're getting stopped out, you were just 1 or 2 minutes waiting for proper confirmation to help you in your decision making. Another one we got earnings report on General Mills, GIS, and it pushed nicely today. It was a very, very decent push in this type of market. This one's a grinder. It's not a fast mover, but some people like stocks like that, and this would have, helped pay the bills. That's for sure. Tesla, I did take 3 trades on this today. You can see this is the little ascending triangle I was trying to track, and of course this line should be moved up, possibly up here now. It took that out to the upside, but when it come ripping back down, that was the play that traded right there to the downside. This side was coming down, was looking for previous lows. There's several different setups in here. A nice pullback here to the VWAP, pushing off the VWAP, respecting your 20, holding your 9. Could have possibly caught that rip. I would have preferred that candle opened up above. May have caught it. I doubt it. But right into that 20 there, I don't think I would have took that trade, even though as nice as it looks. I would have needed confirmation above that. And you can tell by this candle body here that you didn't open above the 9. It opened below the 9 there. But you can also see this was another one we talked about. The downtrend here, this little wedging pattern to the downside, not textbook or anything, but we got the trend catalyst, trend break here, took this to come back down. This would have been a sketchy play because of your 50 right here, but that would have been a confirmation. A lot of times you see this little red candle, it's just taking a break. It's giving that 5 minutes to flag on your daily chart or your 5-minute chart. It's giving it time to, I'm sorry, on your 1 minute chart, it's giving it time to build the flag on the 1 minute to properly, cool your MACDs off sometimes, and for the push up, still below the VWAP. So this would have been a sketchy move up, but it definitely pushed up, and you can see the trend catalyst, trend break right there. Even though we sat into a little bit of pain, uh, look how far extended you are from your 9 here. You know, if possible, would have been trying to wait on your 9 to catch up. Definitely important waiting on the 9 on the 1 to catch up. Another one, we had opportunities to trade. This was all over the squawk. Monkeypox news. Big push up here on that one. I didn't trade it myself, but it did have a massive push there. Another one's got some news coming in on it today. They had earnings. They're just doing really bad. Uh, I guess I thought it made a bigger move down, but it really didn't. I thought it made a nice move down, but it really didn't. It just opened, stayed, traded flat, and then broke to the downside. Not a big move at all. Nothing to brag about for sure. I hope everybody has a good day. We'll go over the video in the morning. We'll go over the oscillators, the dollar, the VIX. We'll try to go over all that, see what the market health looks like, go over the patterns, see what we can see. I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see you in the trading room.